Olivier Giroud scored the only goal of the game as Chelsea bolstered their hopes of a Premier League top 4 finish by edging to a 1-0 victory over Liverpool. The Frenchman's header just after the half-hour mark proved decisive as the Blues moved to within 2 points of fourth-placed Tottenham with 2 games of the season remaining. Liverpool, who sealed their place in the Champions League final earlier this week, remain third but need to win their final game of the campaign to guarantee their spot in Europe's elite club competition next season. Reuters. Chelsea vs Liverpool, Premier League latest score, goals and updates from Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 1-0 Liverpool. They've done it. Chelsea have kept their top 4 hopes very much alive with a critical victory over Liverpool. Olivier Giroud's first-half header was enough to sink the visitors, who clearly have one eye on the Champions League final. 94, that was the moment. I don't think Liverpool will get a better chance to equalise as Solanke arrives to meet Main's cross but skews it miles over the bar. 93, Antonio Conte wastes a few precious seconds with Cesc Fabregas being replaced by Pedro. Might just be the slowest a player has ever left the field of play. 92, a few moans from the travelling supporters as Wijnaldum's crossfield pass hits referee Anthony Taylor. Liverpool running out of time. 90, you can't be doing that, in the 90th minute. Liverpool enjoy some sustained pressure but Henderson shanks the cross straight out of play. 4-minute added time. 88, third and final change for Liverpool as Alberto Moreno replaces James Milner. Chelsea also rotate with Davide Zappacosta on for Victor Moses. 86, Chelsea make a change with Willian replacing Eden Hazard. He's been influential today without looking like getting on the scoresheet himself. Reuters. Chelsea vs Liverpool, Premier League latest score, goals and updates from Stamford Bridge. 85, close, Henderson delivers a teasing ball round the back of the Chelsea defence and Azpilicueta inadvertently pokes it back to Courtois. 83, Marcos Alonso and Victor Moses are both booked for wasting time. It's a bit harsh on the Spaniard who was only having a sip of water. 80, we've nearly had a goal of the season contender from Marcos Alonso. He produces a spectacular volley from Victor Moses that flies inches past the far post. Fan based in esque. 78, the Liverpool onslaught is fully underway as Dominic Solanke lays it off for Sadio Mane, whose strike is blocked by the heroic Cesar Azpilicueta. 75, strange one. Solanke, who receives a light scattering of boost, comes on to replace Robertson. I think that will see Milner pushed back into a more defensive role. 72, panic in the Chelsea area as Mohamed Salah looks to weave his way through but 100 defenders descend on him and the chances is gone. Liverpool preparing to send on Dominic Solanke, who only made one senior appearance for Chelsea. The Chelsea vs Liverpool, Premier League latest score, goals and updates from Stamford Bridge. 69, Lovren goes to chest a cross back to Karius but he's messed it up and conceded a needless corner. Fortunately for him, the referee blows for an infringement. 66, Jurgen Klopp is getting pretty aggravated out on the sidelines. He's not one to hide his emotions. He's annoyed his side are giving the ball away so frequently. He's got a point. 63, this change in formation and personnel looks to have done the trick for Liverpool. There's more width, speed and attacking intent about the visitors with Salah starting to stir. 60, changes on the hour mark from Jurgen Klopp. Jordan Henderson replaces Nathaniel Klein, which means Trent Alexander-Arnold will revert to his more familiar right-back position. 58, Liverpool simply can't deal with Eden Hazard today. The Belgian gets away from Trent Alexander-Arnold before being thwarted by Karius. Rudiger then bundles the ball home from a corner but it's disallowed for offside. 55, steady Antonio, steady. The Chelsea boss is arguing with referee Anthony Taylor about a seemingly innocuous foul from Victor Moses. Not seen this level of passion from the Italian for a while. Does it point towards him staying at Stamford Bridge next season? 52, Hazard is turning on this style with a few mazy solo runs forward. Might be a bit early to board the showboat. Eden. Reuters. Chelsea vs Liverpool, Premier League latest score, goals and updates from Stamford Bridge. 49, chance. Hazard finds Fabregas in the middle. He in turn moves it on to Moses but the Nigerian's ball across the face of goal evades everyone. 47, early chance for Salah. He swaps passes with Firmino before seeing his weak shot blocked and then collected by Courtois. 45, and we are back underway folks. Jurgen Klopp hasn't made any changes over the break but considering his options consist of Alberto Moreno, Ben Woodburn, Ragnar Klavan, Dominic Solanke and Danny Ings, I'm not overly surprised. Twitter roundup hells, are Liverpool's inexperienced players already looking forward to the Champions League final and putting in danger the top 4 finish in the Premier League? Seth, Chelsea are just delaying their Europa League spot confirmation. It will happen whether it's today, midweek or next week Sunday. Aaron, Liverpool's Champions League exploits are catching up to them. Games are won and lost in midfield, and Liverpool's midfield, having only 3 senior midfielders fit, looks absolutely exhausted. Failure to beat WBA or Stoke might cost them dearly at this rate. Reuters. Chelsea vs Liverpool, Premier League latest score, goals and updates from Stamford Bridge. Chelsea vs Chelsea 1-0 Liverpool. Chelsea lead Liverpool at the break thanks to Olivier Giroud's header. Jurgen Klopp's side have been bright enough, but they are lacking that spark to really trouble Courtois. 45. Liverpool closing the half stronger as Chelsea drop deeper and deeper, but the visitors haven't created a clear-cut opportunity. 43. I will probably have egg on my face for saying this, but Mohamed Salah doesn't look overly threatening today. His influence has lessened a touch over the past few weeks. Perhaps he needs a rest. 40. Well, I don't know what to think anymore. Mohamed Salah, apparently the nicest man in football, has been booked for diving. Didn't protest the decision. Nathaniel Klein follows him in the referee's notebook for clattering into Marcos Alonso. The free kick is sent in, but Karius does well to gather with Bakayoko looming behind him. Reuters. Chelsea vs Liverpool, Premier League latest score, goals and updates from Stamford Bridge. Reuters. Chelsea vs Liverpool, Premier League latest score, goals and updates from Stamford Bridge. 37. You don't get much closer without scoring. Cesc Fabregas fizzes one across the face of goal and just past the far post. 35. Giroud has scored in a league game in which he has started for the first time since May 2017, for Arsenal. Each of his last 6 goals in the competition had come from the bench. 34. Giroud likes playing Liverpool. Frenchman has scored 6 goals in his last 8 starts against the Reds, and he is fast becoming a Chelsea cult hero. Chelsea 1-0 Liverpool, Giroud 32, and there's the breakthrough. How big could that goal be towards Chelsea's Champions League ambitions? Victor Moses reaches the byline before cutting back and sending an inch-perfect crossover to Olivier Giroud, who rises highest from a standing start to head home. The Frenchman went straight over to David Luiz for a hug. Why? I have no idea. Reuters. Chelsea vs Liverpool, Premier League latest score, goals and updates from Stamford Bridge. Chelsea vs 30. As on Wednesday against Roma, Sadio Mane is looking Liverpool's most likely goal scorer. He's finding those pockets of space and nearly opened the scoring by toe-poking Klein's cut back towards goal. At the other end, Bakayoko heads just wide from a Moses cross. 27. Just a few signs of Chelsea taking their foot off the gas. We've seen that quite a bit from Antonio Conte's side recently, but it's usually when they're ahead. 24. Liverpool ramping up the pressure. First, Courtois does well to push away Mane's fierce first-time drive. The goalkeeper then tips a corner away from the unmarked Van Dijk, who would have converted into an empty net. 21. Mane gets there ahead of Azpilicueta to meet Klein's cross, but the forward can't keep his effort down and it sails over the bar. 18. Liverpool look to break in signature style, but Kante arrives on the scene to rid the danger in vintage style. Plenty of style on display at Stamford Bridge this afternoon. Reuters. Chelsea vs Liverpool, Premier League latest score, goals and updates from Stamford Bridge. Chelsea vs 15. Alonso goes for goal from the edge of the box, but it's straight down the throat of Karius, who makes the save. I'm not biased or anything, but the Spaniard is my last fantasy football hope this week. 12. Terrifying. Olivier Giroud has just squealed out in pain when Nathaniel Klein steps on his toes. I feel his pain. I stubbed my toe on a coffee table the other day and woke the entire neighborhood up. 9. Hazard is scythed down by Milner as he collected the ball on the halfway line. An awful tackle from the Liverpool midfielder. I think he'll be fine to continue. 6. Liverpool controlling the early stages. Chelsea look happy to absorb pressure and play on the break, perhaps looking to give Jurgen Klopp's side a taste of their own medicine. 3. Roberto Firmino isn't wasting any time. He collects a decent through ball from Trent Alexander-Arnold before firing straight at Thibaut Courtois. No real venom in the shot. 1. And we're underway here at Stamford Bridge, folks. It's roasting in London this afternoon as Chelsea fans summon a rendition of the famous Steve Gerrard song. Charming. Reuters. Chelsea vs Liverpool, Premier League latest score, goals and updates from Stamford Bridge. Chelsea vs Liverpool 16-28. Quick reminder, folks. Chelsea 11, Courtois, Azpilicueta, Cahill, Rudiger, Moses, Kante, Fabregas, Bakayoko, Alonso, Hazard, Giroud. Subs: Caballero, Barkley, Pedro, Zappacosta, Willian, Christensen, Emerson. Liverpool 11, Karius Klein, Lovren, Van Dijk, Robertson, Alexander-Arnold, Wijnaldum, Milner, Salah, Firmino, Main. Subs: Mignolet, Clavin, Moreno, Henderson, Woodburn, Ings, Solanke. Let's get ready. 1625, well, you don't see that every day. Legendary boxing announcer Michael Buffer is at Stamford Bridge today. Fresh from the Bellew vs. Hay fight yesterday, he's just introduced the sides by saying, "Let's get ready for football, I can't see that catching on anytime soon." Reuters: Chelsea vs. Liverpool, Premier League latest score, goals and updates from Stamford Bridge. Reuters: Chelsea vs. Liverpool, Premier League latest score, goals and updates from Stamford Bridge. Good time to play Liverpool, 16:15, Antonio Conte wouldn't say that it's a good time to play Liverpool. Far too professional for that. The Reds could slip up with their focus turned to Real Madrid and Kiev on May 26 after Wednesday's semi-final success over Roma. "I don't know if this is the right moment to play against them," Conte said. "When you play against Liverpool, your expectation is to have a tough game. You must be ready to fight, prepared to play against them. It's very important to play a good game, to keep alive hope to take a place in the Champions League. We're ready to play against them. Where's Morata?" 1610, so there's no sign of Alvaro Morata in today's squad. The conspiracy theorists are out in force on Twitter, but I'm reliably informed that he picked up an injury in training yesterday. Nothing to see here. Reuters: Chelsea vs. Liverpool, Premier League latest score, goals and updates from Stamford Bridge. Cracked 1605. I know as Chelsea and Liverpool supporters that you probably don't care about the happenings at the Etihad, but might be interested to hear that the City players were a little too zealous when jumping on Yaya Touré and accidentally knocked the trophy over. "Steady on, lads. You break it, you buy it, as the good people at Toys R Us used to tell me." Conte distances himself from Salah sale 1600, haha. What else was he going to say? Antonio Conte said he was not consulted over the sale of Mohamed Salah in August 2016 and could not be held responsible. "No one asked me about him," Conte said. "I don't want to take this responsibility. If I do, I'm in trouble." Good call, Antonio. "I would also like to take this opportunity to absolve myself for the sale of Mohamed Salah." Reuters: Chelsea vs. Liverpool, Premier League latest score, goals and updates from Stamford Bridge. The Coronation 1550. I wasn't going to mention it, but I should probably say that Manchester City have just been awarded with the trophy at the Etihad Stadium. Big cheers, dancing and general banter going down there. You know the drill. Twitter roundup: Tom, our future captain, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Love this lad. Seems so level-headed and mature for his age. Not trying to be over the top, but I think he can develop from a defensive player into an attacking player like Gareth Bale. People will slate that, but I mean it. Nick, good news for Chelsea today as Liverpool have won only 3 of their last 11 Premier League matches directly following a Champions League fixture. Nazar, Danny Drinkwater has now gone over 2 months without an appearance. He isn't even in the matchday squad to face Liverpool. Settle down, Tom. Reuters: Chelsea vs. Liverpool, Premier League latest score, goals and updates from Stamford Bridge. Team news: Chelsea 1540, not much change in Antonio Conte's selection. 1 to be precise. Marcos Alonso returns from injury to replace Emerson Palmieri in Chelsea's only change from their 1-0 win over Swansea last week. Team news: Liverpool 1535, this will be fairly quick. Jurgen Klopp makes just 1 change to the side who secured a spot in the Champions League final on Tuesday. Nathaniel Clyne replaces Jordan Henderson, which means Trent Alexander-Arnold is likely to be deployed in midfield. Mohamed Salah also returns to Stamford Bridge. Will he have the last laugh against his former employers? Reuters: Chelsea vs. Liverpool, Premier League latest score, goals and updates from Stamford Bridge. Chelsea vs. Liverpool 1530, and here are your lineups, folks. Jurgen Klopp is certainly not taking this game lightly with that starting 11. Chelsea 11, Courtois, Azpilicueta, Cahill, Rudiger, Moses, Kante, Fabregas, Bakayoko, Alonso, Hazard, Giroud. Subs: Caballero, Barkley, Pedro, Zappacosta, Willian, Christensen, Emerson. Liverpool 11, Karius Klein, Lovren, Van Dijk, Robertson, Alexander-Arnold, Wijnaldum, Milner, Salah, Firmino, Main. Subs: Mignolet, Clavin, Moreno, Henderson, Woodburn, Ings, Solanke. Getty: Chelsea vs. Liverpool, Premier League latest score, goals and updates from Stamford Bridge. Have your say 1528. If you want to vent your frustrations, or discuss any issues in the world of football, within reason, then get in touch. You can either comment at the bottom of the page or contact me via Twitter using the hashtag afternoon 1525. Welcome to our live coverage of the Premier League. We're at Stamford Bridge today to see if Chelsea can capitalise on West Brom's incredible victory over Tottenham yesterday. A top 4 finish is still achievable for Antonio Conte's side. If Chelsea beat third-placed Liverpool, they would move on to 69 points, 2 behind Spurs and 3 behind Jurgen Klopp's side, while also enjoying a game in hand over the Reds, going into the final set of matches next week. Plenty at stake, so let's get started with the team news and lineups. Standby. Chelsea vs Liverpool. Chelsea left-back Marcos Alonso is available again after being banned retrospectively for 3 matches for violent conduct against Southampton. Midfielder Danny Drinkwater is available following a groin injury but has been left out for the last 2 games. Defenders David Luiz, knee, and Ethan Ampadu, ankle, are out. Liverpool defender João Gomez misses out with an ankle problem. Adam Lallana has begun full training sessions again after 5 weeks out with a hamstring injury, while fellow midfielder Emre Can will get an update on his back issue on Monday, which manager Jurgen Klopp believes could make him available for the Champions League final on May 26. Last season, Liverpool won, Chelsea won. Chelsea won, Liverpool 2 last 5 league matches. Chelsea LDWWW, Liverpool WDWDD. TOP scorers, all competitions. Eden Hazard, Chelsea, 16. Mohamed Salah, Liverpool, 43. Referee, Anthony Taylor, Cheshire.